Okay guys, so in this particular video we are going to discuss about splash screen. Just take a look, the final application will look like this. If we start the application, you're gonna see this splash screen. After 3 seconds you're gonna see another screen, that is your welcome activity. So let's see how we can do this. So for saving your time, I have already designed the application. This is my splash screen. I just have added this background color, some text views, and some text is added over here. So if you are looking for this R symbol registered, so you can find it in the description. You can copy paste over there. Okay, so here is my second activity. This is my welcome activity. Fine. So let's move to the code part now. So in the main activity, what we need to do, so to move from one screen to another screen, we will be using intent. Okay, so I just create one method to move to welcome activity. Let's create a method move to welcome, and this gonna do what? I just make it void because it is not going to return anything. So let's simply start activity, and here you need to pass intent. So this gonna move from this activity to where? To welcome activity. So let's type it welcome activity dot class. Fine, that's all. So don't forget to finish this activity, otherwise whenever you press back button it's gonna come to the same splash screen again and again. So in this case my main activity is a splash screen, so we will be calling this method. Once you call this method it will move to welcome activity, but we need to spend 3 seconds, then we need to move this. So for that you can use either thread, or we have a handler class in Android. So we're gonna use this handler class. So handler is equal to new handler. Okay, so this way you will create instance of handler. Now with this handler you can call some methods. Some methods are there. One method is post, that will immediately gonna fire a thread which will execute something for you. And we have another method post delayed, which gonna take two arguments. The first one is runnable, so I'll just create an anonymous runnable object over here, and the second argument would be time in milliseconds. So here 3000 would be 3 seconds. Fine. Now in this run method, whatever you want to do you can do. So I want after 3 seconds to move to welcome, so I gonna call this method over here. That's all. So let's try to run this and see. So just wait and see. Okay, 1, 2, and here you go. So it's working fine, but if you press back button your app gonna be closed. For the simplicity, this is the simple example. Now what if you want to avoid this thing, this action bar? So for that you can call some method over here. Fine. So what method you need to call? To hide your app bar, get sport action bar dot hide. This is gonna hide your action bar. Let's try it again. And see, this time you will not be able to see action bar. Okay, now what if you want to avoid this notification bar as well? For that you can do some other settings as well. Let me show you what you need to do here is, so to hide notification bar as well, what you need to do? So what you need to do is, there is a method get window. With this method you can call some other methods like set flags. So this gonna take two arguments, that is flag and mask. So what you gonna do here, so we have a window manager dot layout params dot flag. Let's try to use flags. There would be a full screen, you can find it over here, flag. Let me type it here, full screen, flag full screen. So same way you can pass the second argument as well. That's all. Let's try to run it and check it out. Does it work? So your app is going to be started, and here you go. Now you can see your notification bar is also removed from the splash screen. So that's all. If you're looking for a code, check out the code link in the description. Thank you.